In a recent fictional interview with Cinematic Dreams magazine, Jamie Dornan surprisingly shared about the first moment he faced Dakota Johnson on the set of 50 Shades of Grey, an experience that the actor admitted was both confusing and incredibly memorable. Jamie laughed as he recalled, "I remember that day very clearly. We had just met, and before we could find comfort, the director asked us to shoot an intimate scene. I tried to act professional, but my heart was racing. Dakota was incredibly calm, as if she had been preparing for everything for a long time." The Irish actor also admitted that he had a moment of panic. "I accidentally dropped a prop in the middle of filming, and the whole crew had to stop. Dakota looked at me and burst out laughing, which made me feel embarrassed and relieved at the same time. That moment broke the tension, and from there we really started to build a good rapport." Dakota Johnson, according to Jamie, is an incredibly funny co-star, and always finds a way to lighten the mood. "One time she whispered a joke right before the camera rolled, and I almost burst out laughing in the middle of the scene. The audience will probably never know, but I will remember it forever." When asked if he had any regrets, Jamie just smiled. "If I could do it all over again for the first time with Dakota, I wish I had been calmer, but maybe that awkwardness that day created an irreplaceable memory." Dizzy. The interview quickly caused a stir among fans, because it not only revealed interesting behind-the-scenes stories, but also showed the sincerity in the friendship and camaraderie of the couple who once created a global box office phenomenon. Fearful face Jamie Dornan, "I thought I was going to be replaced after the first day of filming." Not only did Jamie Dornan stop at embarrassing memories, he also made readers unable to sit still when he confessed that he was afraid of being fired from the set right from the first filming with Dakota Johnson. "It was an important scene. I felt like I was acting so badly, and I thought the producers would immediately call another actor to replace me. I was mentally prepared to pack my bags and leave the set that night." Luckily, Dakota Johnson's reaction completely changed the situation. "She pulled me aside and said, 'Don't worry, I'm just as scared as you are. But we're going to turn this anxiety into an advantage.' That really saved me." What surprised the audience was that Jamie also confessed that he had a moment of true emotion for Dakota. "Honestly, when I looked into her eyes, there was a moment when I forgot I was acting. I felt like a real Christian Grey, only the director shouted, 'Cut,' too quickly." Clapperboard fans immediately raised a series of speculations. Was there a hidden flame between Jamie and Dakota during the time they were filming together? Although both have repeatedly denied the rumors of a relationship, this confession has caused an even bigger stir among netizens. A Twitter account commented, "It turns out that on-screen chemistry is not just about acting skills. Maybe we never know the whole truth about Jamie and Dakota." Fire and So, the story of first time acting together, suddenly became the hottest behind-the-scenes secret that fans can't stop talking about. Heartbreak Jamie Dornan hints, "We crossed the line between acting and real feelings." After his initial confessions, Jamie Dornan shocked Hollywood again when he hinted that during filming, sometimes he and Dakota Johnson could not distinguish between their roles and real feelings. He frankly shared in an interview that was said to be leaked, "There were times when I thought, this is not Christian and Anna anymore, but the real Jamie and Dakota. When the director said, 'Cut,' I still felt my heart pounding. That had never happened to me before." This statement immediately fueled rumors. Was there a relationship between the two stars that went beyond the screen? An anonymous source from the film crew added fuel to the fire. Sometimes, after filming intense scenes, the two would sit together for a long time, talking and laughing as if they didn't want to leave. No one knows what they actually said, but the atmosphere at that time was very unusual. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson remained silent. This silence made the public even more curious. Some fans claimed that this was just a late promotion trick, but many believed that a secret love affair had once been sparked on set. Speech balloon fan forums quickly exploded with comments. It's no wonder their chemistry was so explosive. Dakota's silence is the answer. If this is true, then 50 Shades is not just a movie, but also a real-life love story that has never been told. Fire. Currently, neither Jamie Dornan nor Dakota Johnson have confirmed or denied the relationship, leaving fans with a big question. Is that relationship just a movie fiction, or did it actually exist in real life? Collision. Jamie Dornan reveals, "We dated secretly, but it didn't work out." After years of silence, Jamie Dornan suddenly caused a storm when he confessed that his relationship with Dakota Johnson was not just limited to the screen. In a private conversation, revealed by the fantasy magazine Starlight Weekly, the actor admitted that the two secretly dated during the filming of the first part of 50 Shades of Grey. "We let our emotions get out of hand. There were nights when we didn't want to leave each other after filming. But we both knew that going public would affect the film and our careers." Jamie also revealed the regrettable reason for the breakup. "The pressure from the media and work schedules made things too difficult. In the end, we chose friendship over love, but honestly, I have never forgotten Dakota." Tornado. This information immediately became the focus of social media, with a series of hashtags such as #JamieDakotaLoveStory and #50ShadesReal climbing to the top of global trends in just a few hours. Some crazy fans even affirmed, "It's no wonder their chemistry is so real, it turns out to be love in real life." Hollywood owes us a documentary about this. Jamie said never forgot Dakota, "This means there is still love." Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson's side remained absolutely silent, causing public opinion to stir up with thousands of hypotheses. Fire. And so, from an awkward confession about their first time acting together, Jamie Dornan accidentally revealed a shocking love secret that the audience kept talking about. Is this an unfinished love story of Hollywood, or just a media hype? Crescent Moon. Jamie Dornan's message makes fans restless. After the shocking confession about the secret love affair, Jamie Dornan suddenly posted a short status on social media, causing further public uproar. "There are stories that don't need to be told, but we all know they existed." This shared line was immediately considered by netizens to be a direct reference to Dakota Johnson. Not long after, an account believed to belong to an assistant on the film crew released more information. Dakota once wrote a few diary entries about Jamie, but she kept them hidden, never made them public. Eyes. From there, a series of hypotheses emerge. Did Dakota still keep memories of Jamie, or did the two have a promise that was never made public? What's even more coincidental is that on the day Jamie's status went viral, Dakota Johnson was spotted at a small cafe in Los Angeles, reading a romance book with a vague smile on her lips. Paparazzi immediately questioned, was she also secretly responding to Jamie Dornan? Fire. International media headlined, "Is Christian Anna's real-life love real?" Dakota's silence, is it a confession? 50 Shades never ended, it just turned into a secret story. Dizzy. And so, the secret about Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson continues to be covered in a layer of mist. No one knows the full truth, but one thing is for sure. This story will be recalled as one of the most unforgettable emotional mysteries in Hollywood. Camera with flash. Paparazzi releases evidence, photos of Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson. While public opinion has not yet calmed down, a series of new photos from paparazzi have caused social networks to explode. According to Hollywood Scoop Daily, Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson are said to have secretly met at a luxury hotel in New York last week. In the photo, both appeared in casual clothes, wearing baseball caps and dark glasses, clearly trying to hide their identities. But what made netizens explode was the moment Dakota lightly touched Jamie's hand when the two entered a private elevator. Fire. Fans immediately shared loudly, "It's no longer a rumor, the evidence is too clear." The elevator has once again become their symbol, just like in the movie. Dakota's silence for so long is probably to prepare for this comeback. Meanwhile, a source close to Dakota Johnson was quoted by Starbuzz as saying, "Dakota and Jamie have kept in touch over the years. There is a special connection between them that no outsider can understand." It is worth mentioning that just a few days before, Jamie Dornan had answered vaguely on a talk show, "There are companions who pass through your life and leave an indelible mark. No matter how much time passes, you will still return to them, in some way." This ambiguous statement, combined with a series of paparazzi photos, further convinced the public that Jamie and Dakota's secret love story has not ended, but is just writing a new chapter.